Alright guys, so I wanted to quick go over a video on taking the wiring out of a 2006 or early 2005 BRM Jetta, since it's a little different than the MK4 era wiring harnesses. So I already have the engine out here, so we're just going to go over the small ECU plug first. That's going to have one connector there, and then there's a little bit more here that I believe this is for automatic. Actually, no, after further investigation, this snakes around, has your coolant sensor on the back here right there. And then it would have went up to all the EGR and stuff since that was already deleted. I didn't really notice that, but that's going to be a bunch of extra plugs there that'll end up getting cut off once you put it into a swap. Or if you're just deleting all the emission stuff on it. So it got cut off already. But basically you just want to, that goes right out to the engine and then gets all the plugs. Your glow plug harness, your injectors, the cam and the crank sensors. The cam sensor on this guy is a pain in the butt. You can see it way down in there. You almost need a tool to be able to pull it off without breaking it, because it is in the rear main seal actually. So I definitely recommend replacing that whenever you pull it off. But everything else is pretty straightforward. Your coolant sensor and the fuel temp right here coming off of your tandem pump. And that's really all that there is on there. Just the oil pressure sensor and that stuff. And then you've got, that's the easy part, getting the engine wiring off there. So we'll go back to the car now. Alright, and then here's the car that I pulled that out of. Like I say, a 2006 VW Jetta, only model that the BRM came in. And obviously you would already have this cowling out to get to that smaller ECU plug there. So the big one is where it kind of gets nasty. I wish I could tell you there's a clean way to get this thing out. I will say going to 12-volt glow plugs and a push button for those really simplifies cutting this out. But basically you can kind of see here that harness goes in and out, and it'll look a lot cleaner when you're first tearing it out. I've got this pretty well ripped out. It comes out here. You're going to need to get to obviously your N75 valve here, and that's pretty much it. But I mean, it's part of it going down to there. And then the easiest thing to do with all of these is just to cut the OBD port and the throttle pedal plug out of the inside, because those are the only things you really need in that huge harness there coming out. So after that, you can cut right there, just chop that thing clean. Now, the rest of it though is still kind of a mess, because I don't believe there's any way to cleanly get the map sensor out, because it is over here. It was going right into the intercooler at the front, and it goes clear inside. So you're gonna end up having to cut that out, because it goes in. I don't understand why the map sensor goes clear through the car and then back to the computer, but that's what it does. So probably just have to cut that map sensor off over here on this side. And then the other issue, like I was saying, you could just cut it there and that would be all you need, but your glow plug module is clear over here, as well as a whole bunch of power circuits. To be able to get that out and not have just a whole bunch of chopped and spliced back together wires, you pretty much have to take that fuse box out along with the glow plug harness and then strip all that down to get it all the way back to the computer over here. So that's really all you need to get out. If you're, like I say, if I'm tuning this thing, we're going to delete everything but that map sensor, the N75 valve, and then again, depending on how you do glow plugs, you'd need that glow plug module under there. But you can kind of just take it apart like that, cut it where you want to there, and I believe there's like a main ground. Again, you can just kind of trace it out, and you can sometimes get to the main ground so you can have a nice ground lug. But that's what you're going to end up with for the wiring to take it out. So just wanted to do a quick video on that. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out, because I know this 2006, and it really is the same for the common rail engines as well. There's just not a clean way to get it out. The engine harness comes out pretty nice, as you could see there, and it's just got 1 or 2 plugs going in to get the engine side out. But you still have to wire in the map sensor, the N75, the throttle and the OBD, and the power functions to the main ECU plug. And those are just kind of interwoven into a mess here to get out. So that's how you want to do it though. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.